This right here is a full 4.5 inches turn-up trouser, and in this video I'm going to take you through the process of actually making this. I've gotten a lot of requests on how to do this, so I decided to make a tutorial on how to achieve this step by step. If you're new to my channel, this is what I do, and I try my possible best to give the best value for your time. If it is your first time here, smash the like button, and if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do make sure you subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into the tutorial, step by step, as always. So here is a bootcut trouser. I already marked all the parts that I needed to mark in order to get this. There are different kind of trouser. There's a bootcut, there's palazzo, there's straight cut, there's full cut. There are so many different kind of trouser, and you have to understand that. Go and check my video. I have different kind of trouser on my channel. So here I already marked the full length, and in order to get that turn up, I'm going to be adding an extra 5 inches to the length of my trouser. The length of the trouser itself is 41 inches. So this 41 is the main length of the trouser. You know there's an allowance, but this one we are not adding an allowance. We're just going to add an extra 5 inches to the length of the trouser, right? You're going to add an extra 5 inches to the length of the trouser. That's what you need to understand. That's what I added to the hem here. As you can see, I just added the hem. So I'm going to connect that part together. You can see that, and I'm also going to connect the end part together. So instead of 2 inches allowance that we usually add for the folding allowance, we are going to add an extra 5 inches, depending on the wideness that you want. Here, I want a total wideness of 4.5 inches. That's why I'm adding 5 inches to this. You get that? If you want like 3 inches, you can just add like 4 inches. If you want like 2 inches turn up, so depending on the amount of turn up you want, that's what we determine the amount of allowance you will add to the hem of the trouser. This is a tutorial that I'm doing with my students, so my students are around me. I'm teaching them how to do about it. So after adding the allowance, which is the 5 inches for the turn up, the next thing is to sew the trouser. So let me go ahead and sew the trouser and show you the next step to take. So as you can see right here, I already sewed the trouser. I'm done with the sewing. The waist is a jogger's waist, so it's full elastic waist. There's a lining inside, all those ones. That's not the tutorial here. So after folding, you see what I have here. After stitching, you see what I have here. So my full length here, you remember our length is 41. So 41 plus 5 inches, supposed to be a total of 46 inches. So here, I'm going to be stitching inside my 5 inches. So here I'm sewing inside. I'm actually sewing inside. So after you have that, the next thing is to go ahead and sew inside your 5 inches. As you can see here, this is not like a gum. You have to stitch it before you do your turn up. I'm going to go ahead, after folding this, you see what I have here. So I'm just going to stitch it from the inside, then I can do my turn up back to the upper part. It's very, very simple actually. You see what I'm doing here? So if I am to fold it backward, I'm going to like put the full tape in order to get my accurate full trouser length, and that's what I'm going to be turning up here. Based on my calculation, I'll be turning up a total of 4.5 inches. You see, so now I already stitch it. You can see I already go ahead and run a stitch. You can see here, so I did a 5 inches stitch here, just a straight stitch. You see what I have, 5 inches stitch. This is a bootcut trouser, that's why the leg is looking like that. I'm going to still do the full ironing, so you guys are going to see the full result. You see what I have here. After that, after I am done stitching, the next thing is to simply turn it up. Look at the way I'm doing it, just like this. Just going to pull that part up, just like so. Just pull that part up. You see what I did? It's more like you're folding out a cap. You see that? So all I'm going to be folding out here is a total of 4.5 inches, and there's going to be a cap at that edge. You see that? It's very, very simple. So what I'm doing, I will just fold that part up, and I'm going to iron it. And after ironing it, at the center part right here, I'm going to run a stitch at that center part in order to hold that edge down. So the only place you're going to run a stitch is the middle of your stitch. That center part of your stitch. That's where we're going to lock on both sides, both side of the leg that we stitch. Where the joining is, exactly that's where we're going to stitch, and that is what you're going to be having here. So what I have, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Just your 5 inches, just do a turn up like this. See what I'm doing? Just pull up the overlay. See that? That's what I have here. You see what that looks like? So while you're doing the turn up, one of the most important things that you should not forget is your length. Your length will determine how much of the fold you can pull up. So I already calculated this, right? So here I'll be having 4.5 inches. And if I'm using exactly 4.5 inches, if I stretch the trouser straight, my trouser length is supposed to end up at 41 inches in total. 41 inches, right? So let me align this after doing the fold up. You can see I'm just going to align this as well. You see that? Just align it so. And if I measure this from the down all the way to the top right now, I'm supposed to be having a total length of 41 inches for my trouser. See that? So you see what I'm having here? This is 41 inches. That's my full trouser length. So once I have that, it's easy to go ahead and lock the edges. Like I'm just going to lock that open place. So now, at this point, I already ironed it. I already passed the rope. You can see here, the trouser is now flat. You see what this look like? So at those edges, I already run a stitch at that particular place. I run a stitch on that edge area, and the trouser is done. So if you're wearing this is going to stand perfectly firm. You get? So this is the total whole process of making a turn up on the trouser. It's as simple as A, B, and C. So if you like the video, do give the video a thumbs up. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to join my professional class, a link will be in the video below. A link on how to join my professional, beginners, advanced, any of the classes if you're interested in joining. That will be about it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.